I broke my first time homebuyers' hearts, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Yes, 3 times. That is the market that we are in right now. These first time homebuyers actually started looking in spring of 2023, and they decided they were going to keep renting for another year and just save as much as they possibly could. So we kicked off their search spring of this year, and the market is crazy right now. Like, it is just so tight for single family homes, which is what they are looking for. You know, it's a starter home, but they are looking in Arlington, specifically North Arlington, and Delray, Beverly Hills, Rosemont area neighborhoods in Alexandria. So the most popular areas that you could possibly think of in Northern Virginia, that's what we're targeting. And their budget is not shabby. Their top that they want to spend is $1,050,000. And I commend them because they are pre-approved up to $1.4 million. So they're very smart, they're savvy, they're not gonna max themselves out and be house poor, which is literally the dumbest thing that anybody can do. And we start searching, and in this market, no matter first time home buyer, if you bought, 5 homes with me, I am letting my clients know up front, like, listen, it is a player's market. It is rough out there. Unless you're looking for a condo, which those are flat right now and have been for years, you are most likely going to be competing. And they were comfortable with that. They were prepared and comfortable to waive all their contingencies. Y'all, we are writing competitive offers. They're doing nothing wrong, but I still had to deliver the news 3 times to them that, hey, y'all wrote a great offer, but we didn't get picked. Oh, and we didn't get picked again, and we didn't get picked again. So this was 3 weekends in a row that I had to deliver this bad news to them, and it is literally top 2 least favorite things that I have to do as a real estate agent. It kills me. My heart is breaking for them as much as I'm breaking their hearts giving them this news. It's awful, but it's just the market that we're in right now. Like, it is not that they were doing anything wrong. They were waiving all their contingencies. They were going up to the highest price point that they were comfortable in terms of where that was going to be for their payment. We were checking all the boxes, doing everything we possibly could to get into these houses, but it simply came down to somebody else, some other offer was escalating higher than they were. And I always say, when you are competing, you have to be comfortable with the offer you're submitting. You've got to put that competition just completely out of your mind. Otherwise, when you do win, if you've gone all in simply because you got caught up in competing, you're not going to be excited about that house you're buying, and that is the last thing that I want for any of my clients. That excitement needs to continue even when you win the bid. So these first-time home buyers, they hung in there. They definitely were feeling discouraged. We talked through that. They were wondering if they were doing something wrong. We talked through that, and I just kept encouraging them because I knew that they would get one. And from doing this for so long, I also know that when the market gets like this, although it's extra right now, but we've been in a competitive market here in Northern Virginia for years and years and years. And somehow it always works out. I don't know the reason behind it, but when I have buyers who lose out on a house or 2 or 3 in this case, they always end up getting the house that is the absolute best fit for them. And there's a happy ending to this. These first-time homebuyers are now under contract in the exact neighborhood that they wanted to be in all along. It is the perfect starter home for them. It is completely move-in ready. They're not going to have to do anything to it. And it has an attached 1-car garage. Bonus. That was on their list of nice to haves, but not must haves. It has been the smoothest transaction. We are closing in just a few days, and I am so excited for them. So, takeaway for the Northern Virginia market right now, especially if you are looking for a single family home inside the Beltway, be prepared that you might have to get up to bat a few times. And if you don't get it and you lose out on a few houses, don't beat yourself up. Give yourself grace. It's the market you're in. As long as your agent and you are on the same page and you know that you are submitting the absolute strongest offer you can possibly submit, I promise you, you will be successful. And if you're a buyer who's like, whoa, I don't want to get caught up in all of this bidding war, waiving contingencies type of market, what do? Your best bet in this market is to focus on homes that have stayed on the market longer than the first weekend. So if the home came on the market, let's say last Thursday, and then hypothetically, let's say that today is the following Wednesday. If that house is still on and it doesn't have an offer deadline, chances are then you can get some negotiation. Nothing crazy though, I promise you that. But you can also most likely get your contingencies. The longer a home is on the market, obviously the less likely it is to receive multiple offers. It really has to happen that first weekend. And then as those days on the market tick up, that's when you can get those contingencies to remain in place because the sellers know they're not gonna have any leverage in the form of other offers.